There she is. Yep. Hi, everybody. My name is Problematic. Welcome, Strasha, Minsk. We are continuing on with our next chapter for Raptor Boyfriend. We're on chapter 6 now, so we've only got 2 left. And yes, we are still planning to only do 1 tonight. And then we'll be looking at what will be going on to play next. Maybe a little bit more Arc Raiders. That was a bit of fun yesterday. I believe, still have a buddy who's online. But I digress. Without further ado, let's continue on with Raptor Boyfriend. Chapter 6, The Real Party. Alright, so I think we're hitting the climax before everything starts to smooth over. So we've only got 2 chapters left to romance Robert. Episode 6, The Real Party. I wish I could say that after the winter break we came back to school and started hanging out again. That we worked things out and everything went back to normal. But that didn't happen. We'd see each other in the halls and even say hi, but it was like there was this distance between us. It hurts the most when Robert and I stopped hanging out. When we would pass in the halls, he would still say, hey, but it wasn't the same. He used to be so excited to hang out, leave funny messages on my answering machine, but not so much anymore. Now he was hanging out with his old snowboarding buddies, and it's like nothing ever happened between us. I just felt like when I lived in the city again. Like when... let's just say... You know what? I'm curious. What is this answer? Like when I tried to kiss my old crush. We were on a field trip to Pioneer Village, and the teacher paired us to the churned butter. I thought he was moving in for a kiss, but he was just trying to wash the whey off of his hands. Oh, oh, Stella. No. After that, seeing him at school made me want to jump into a dark hole and never come out. No, this time there was no plan or goal to win them back. It seemed like every plan I'd made just ended up blowing up in my face, so instead I made a rule. I was never going to make a plan again. Yep, that's right. I was living on the edge. Hold on. New chatter. 10 worst things about Boss Steven's powers. I'm not sure I know. I'm not sure I understand. Actually, I'm not even sure I understand the prompt. I'm sorry. I don't understand. Well, yeah, but if I didn't make a plan or a goal, then there was no way it could go wrong. Do you see what my logic was? So, yep, that was the plan. Then, one morning, hold on. Minsk, 7-stream streak? Thank you. Very much appreciated. Also, what are you spelling in language I don't speak? What is this witch talk? Then one morning, about a month before the last day of school, I found the note from my dad on the fridge. No insults, don't worry. Oh, thank you. Thank you for not insulting me when I can't understand it. Stella, you okay? Oh, hey. I'm okay. You sure? You look kinda tragically unhip. No. I was gonna say bummed. Yeah, well, I just got some, my dad left me this, note. I haven't been avoiding you. I never said you were. I Never said you were. Oh yeah, I know, but I wasn't sure if maybe you thought I was, because me and the guys are just, well, we've been hanging out and stuff. Not that I don't want to hang out with... Come on. Say something. One of you say something about how you feel. And then suddenly we were interrupted by Day and Taylor. Of course we fucking were. It was so awkward. Oh, hey. So, I guess this is it then, huh? What? You know, graduation is next week, so... Right. Goodbye, Ladle High. Vince, what did you say? Stella, you know I feel constipated. Alright. I know, right? We should all do something. Like what? Well, I was gonna throw one last huge end of the year bash. Oh. That's still happening? Yeah. I thought so. Next weekend? You're still playing, right? I don't know. We'll have to see. It's been a while since we agreed to that. Okay. What about you, Day? You still in? Yeah, I may have an appointment with the guidance counselor then. On the weekend? Really? Yep. Kinda last minute, so... Well, shit. Alright then. We kind of fell into this awkward silence again, and I felt this was my perfect chance to tell them my news. But everyone was so down. I couldn't stand to bring the mood down any further. Stella, are you gonna go? Huh? To... what? Robert's party? Yes? No, wait, hold on. News. We have to tell them news. This is important. You know, it can be like during labor when the husband holds his wife's hand and she really needs to push. What are you talking about, Minsk? Please, Stella, for the love of God, say your piece. Oh, you know what? No worries. I'll probably just go doing with the guys at Zach's cottage anyways. See doing what? So, I guess this is it then. Yeah, I guess. Maybe I'll see you around? Yeah, maybe. Rip the fucking band-aid off, Stella. Just say it. Maybe shitting with friends is the best laxative. I don't know. What the fuck? I'm trying to get this shit out, if you don't mind. I'm moving. No way. Like, for real? Yeah, I found out from a terrible note my dad left for me this morning. Damn. When are you moving? Basically right after school ends. Oh. My dad's mentioned that he might not want to stay here, but I guess I didn't think he was serious. Or like, actually going to sell my grandma's house. Yeah, that's harsh. It's 2:40 a.m. What do you expect from me? Oh, God, Mince, go to sleep. Or go take a shit, one of the two. I figured we had at least the rest of the summer. Everyone was pretty shocked. I couldn't bear to look at any of them. Especially Robert. I know that if I did, I might have started crying for real. Well, everyone knows what that means. Knows what this means, right? Huh? The party's gotta happen now. Seriously? I've never been more serious. There's no way I'm gonna let Stella get through high school unpartied. Right. So the party is back on? You bet, Sticky Fingers. Hearing him call me that again lifted my spirits way up then. And you all had better be there. Yeah? We gotta give Stella the send-off she deserves. Right, Taylor? I'll be there. For sure. Cool. I mean, thanks. Awesome, it's settled. I'm inviting everyone I know. Getting all the kegs in ladle. Everyone you know, you say? It's gonna be a total rager. Right. No better way to have a meaningful goodbye than inviting half of Ladle High to a Robert Raptorson rager. Sounds intense. Okay, everyone. I need you all to listen up. Yes, coach? This could very well be the last time we have together. And Sir Robert of the Holy Rail, that sounds like a porno, of the Holy Rail refuses to let things die so easily, especially the bond of a round table so righteous. It is on all of us to see this end of the year bash through for Sticky Fingers and everyone we've ever known. For we will be fondly remembered by all who had the privilege of joining our bash. Cool. No pressure. Taylor, with your awe-inspiring tunes, you will sing our triumphs for all to hear. Sure. Or, stick to the set list, too. Day, you will bring your wise eyes and sharp wit to see everyone through to the end of the night. We'll see how sharp my wit will be after a few beers. And I will bravely host the party at Manor Raptorson, providing munchies, kegs, and weed for all. This is Canada, so I wonder if the drinking age is actually lowered here. Like, if they're all 18 and just waiting to graduate or something. Cool. What should I do? My fair lady, just bring yourself, a party attitude, and ice. We do actually need ice. You have the biggest truck, so... Alright, on it. So now you know what to do. See you all at my place this weekend. For sure. Yes, sir. Yeah. See ya. Man, Taylor's such a bomber sometimes. Although she really seems stuck up all the time, so maybe that's never a problem. Get your head out of your ass, Minsk. Somehow Robert managed to turn it all around and get everyone together for his party again. I was so nervous and excited to make it a good time. I kept thinking about what ice to bring. How much would we need? 1 bag? Or 3? Cubed or crushed? Regular or slow melting? When I got home from school that Friday, I knew I would have to mentally prepare myself. You know that feeling that if you don't do something, time will just stand still? Oh god, I feel that. I feel that often and a lot. Way too a lot. That day after school, I just sat there staring at the TV, hoping that if I just did that and nothing else, time itself would stop. And maybe I wouldn't have to move. I wouldn't have to leave Ladle. Why local residents are thinking of leaving Ladle coming up. Well, that was convenient. We're moving. Finally. We'll have more time together and see friends in the city. We got a super deal on the house, and we can finally leave this boring town. Can't wait. Love, Dad. Alright, what messages do we have? Hello, Mr. Starosta. This is Ian. I'm calling in regard to the Reynolds offer on the house. The rentals are happy to sell for the original asking price, but have a few stipulations. Please call me back at this number at your earliest convenience. Congratulations. If there are any questions or concerns regarding the sign-off, please let me know. Thanks and have a lovely day. Hey, Sticky Fingers. Sorry about that. So, the party's later tonight at 8. I'm expecting you there. And, I was thinking maybe it would be cool if we hung out later. You know, just the two of us. Anyways, your call. Oh yeah, and give me a call too. If you feel like talking. If not, then I'll see you at the party. Hey, Stella. I don't know why I keep leaving messages on here. If you want to call me, you'll just call me. I mean, sorry, that came out wrong. I definitely want to hear from you. If you want to talk about stuff. So, call me anytime. Okay. Bye. Stella! Everything's so wild right now, am I right? I'm here if you want to, talk about anything. If not, I understand. I'll just see you at Robert's party later. Sorry. Okay. Later. Man, all these guys, just calling and... Stella is never there. But they all insist on calling and leaving messages. That day in my window, I thought about... Robert, again. It's been so long since I've heard from Robert, but when he talked to me in the halls again the other day, I felt my stomach flip-flop. It's weird that he still has that effect on me. I can't tell if I like it or not, but I know that now my time here in Ladle is short, so if I want to say something to him, I should do it soon. No new collectibles. Because of course we're gonna call Robert. I have no idea how else the story could go. Hey, Stella. Hey, Robert. I'm so stoked you called. Really? Of course. I know it's been a while. Yeah. Sorry, Sticky Fingers. Those guys from the snowboard team, the ones I went swimming with earlier, they just wanted to hang out again, for old time's sake. Since we're, graduating soon, so. I'll find out how she can make things awkward this time. She'll make it. She'll manage. We'll manage. Man, it's nearly 3 a.m. for you. If you fall asleep, that's completely fine. Understood, man. Have a good night if you do. So, yeah. I couldn't say no, right? I get it. I know I'm not, cool. Not like them. What? No. Come on, Robert. We both know I'm not like them. They're athletic and daring and good-looking, and I'm so... what? Sad? Dorky? A wallflower? Stop. And you're just like them. Let's just watch it if I fall asleep. Aw, Minsk. Falling asleep to my stream. Too sweet. But I'm not. You so are. Stella, you know better than anyone. Yeah? Never mind. Maybe you're right. Maybe I'll never change. What do you mean? Nothing. Just know that I don't regret 1 second of our time together. Robert, me neither. That time you pranked me so hard at the lake. I was legitimately proud. It was so good. Yeah. And then you totally dropped my clothes in the mud. I didn't mean to. I was only gonna steal your famous jacket, I swear. Alright, well, better than being left naked, I guess. We had some sweet times. Yeah. I really hope this party is gonna be the best party I ever throw. Robert, you know you don't need to throw a whole party for me. Well, I want to. And, I want to make up for, well, you know. Right. And when it's all over, would you still like to hang out? Just the two of us? Yeah, sure. Yeah, it would mean a lot for you to be there. Of course, I can be there. Cool. I'll see you at the party, Sticky Fingers. Yeah, see ya. Once I had gathered my thoughts and the ice, I left for Robert's party. I remember being in the car and nearly shaking with excitement. I was going to a party. A real party. It felt like everything was happening all at once. The party, me moving, the group getting back together, and, well, at that point, I had no idea what else to expect. So they give you the illusion of dating anyone, but it's always going to end in the Raptor. I don't know if it always does end in the Raptor. I mean, I feel like we came really close to romancing Day before, and I don't know if that would have changed anything or not. So, I don't know. It was all changing. I had to pull over to calm down. Meanwhile, the ice was slowly melting along with my brain. Eventually, I could breathe again and made my way to the mass of bright lights and music that was Robert's house that night. And then there I was, at my first real party. Finally. And you know what I found out? I don't like parties. It was loud, crowded, stinky, and I couldn't find anyone. When I got there, I saw there were already like 15 people there. I was immediately overwhelmed. I didn't recognize anyone. Where were my friends? I began having a nightmarish vision of not being able to find Robert, Day, or Taylor, of people seeing me trying to push through the crowd and laughing at me, pitying me for not being able to find anyone to talk to, and maybe also for my smallness. Just when I thought it maybe wasn't too late to turn back and drive away, I saw Day. I remember rushing to her like a drowning swimmer to a life preserver. Day! Oh, Stella, hey. Her whole face seemed to brighten and felt mine do the same. And imagine if all of that just happened in her head and she imagined all the people in the story. Well, I mean, she's only got like 3 friends, and I don't blame her. Malice! Another sub? You're too kind, sir. I hope you're gearing up for Valentine's Day. We're on to our second to last chapter of romance tonight. The doctor plushie could mean a lot of things. Oh, you mean like how she can't talk to anyone, so she talks to a plushie? I think that's exactly what it means. So I guess Robert really meant it when he said he'd invite half of Ladle. I know, right? I don't think I've ever seen this many teenagers in one place. And that's counting school. Yes, Stella is a little wee-woo, but that's on account of, you've recognized how awkward she is. It's not really different. Yeah, at least there they are dispersed in different classes and stuff, but here they're all so close together. it's worse inside. I was headed to the washroom when I stepped on something squishy. Ew. What was it? Oh, nothing. Just a person. What? Yeah, you know Bryce, the deer-looking guy with the antlers? Vaguely. Well, he was just laying on the ground, singing along to the music while people stepped on him. Jeez, is he okay? He seemed totally fine. What the hell? I know. For a moment, it was like old times, and I just wanted to stay like this forever. Hey, so, since it's so loud, I was thinking. Yeah? I mean, after we say hey to everyone, maybe we could. Oh, so you actually turned up. I honestly didn't think you had the friggin' guts. Oh. Hey, Ingrid. Stella. Wait, why wouldn't I show up to a party that was thrown for me? Whoa, what? Since when was this party for you? Since I'm moving away next month? Really? I mean, I'm so sorry. It's really too bad. God, Ingrid's such a bitch. Hey, so Ingrid, can you go grab me a drink? Sure, Day. But you won't mind if I say my goodbye to Stella? I really am sorry about your leaving so soon. But hey, it's not so bad, I guess. I mean, you were barely even a blip on our friggin' radar after all. Ingrid! What were you expecting anyways? Showing up senior year? Not like you could have made much of an impression anyways. Oh, I'm... I want to call her out so badly, but I don't think Stella is gonna... She's gonna fumble this up. I feel it. She's gonna fumble this up. Why are you always so mean? I'm just telling it like it is. And if you can't handle it, that's not my problem. I can't even believe you sometimes, Ingrid. Anyways, I'll be seeing you, I guess. Day and I are gonna hang around for a bit. But then we have to leave early. We've got plans, so... Oh, really? That's right. We have pretty important things to talk about, so... Oh. Okay. No. Actually, I wanted to stay and have my goodbye with Stella. You know, the whole reason we came here? Oh, sure. Go right ahead. Act like you're really gonna miss her. These two are... Day and Ingrid are dating, not dating, and they're both fucking terrible for it. At least she made it alive to senior year. Damn, Minsk. Imagine being with someone who's ghosting you 100% of the time. Damn. Like she even deserves a friggin' party. Well, I think she does. Why do you want to act like you're so close all the time? You barely even hang out with her anymore. That's not... I could tell that Day was getting flustered. It was true. We hadn't spoken in months before this. Then that nagging voice in the back of my mind started getting a little louder. What if Ingrid was right? What if I really wasn't that close with Day at all? What if I was kidding myself? Oh, hey, isn't that Robert heading over? Why don't you go talk to him? Whoa. When Robert came over, he was super drunk already. Oh no, Robert. Robert, you're pissing me off. I was surprised, since it was only 8:30. Hey, ladies. So glad you could join us tonight. Hi, Robert. Hey. I put the ice in the cooler. I hope that's okay. It's totally cool. No, it's not. Huh? What? I've got to be honest. I took too long coming here, and by the time I finally made it, it was basically just a bag of lukewarm water with a few ice cubes floating in it. People have to bob for beer now. Hey, it's all good. That's ice's final form anyways, am I right? I guess. Oh, he's drunk. He's drunk. What's with all the long faces, huh? Turn those frowns upside down. This is the fun police, and I'm here to take you in for questioning. For, harshing everyone's mellow. Doesn't the fun police work the other way around? The other way around what? Huh? Have another beer, Day. Come on, cheer up. Aren't you, like, graduating with honors or something? Something like that. Then it's time to get wasted. No more studying till college, right? I could tell Day was having a hard time after college was mentioned. She looked guilty, and the silence got even louder, if that was even possible. Alright. I know what'll cheer you all up. What if I, Sir Robert of the Holy Rail, do my famous keg stand? Just for you. Why was he looking at me? But it was hard to look away. He had such a way of looking at me. Oh, come on, Stella. He's drunk. He's fucking wasted, girl. What you looking at? You're looking at dilation in his eyes. Especially when he stood so close. It made my knees weak. What? Because they're fucking toothpicks is what they are. Keg stand? Yeah. This guy's gonna keg stand, everyone. Brandon looked more out of it than usual, too. And as the known local stoner, I didn't think that was possible. Then suddenly a whole bunch of people were surrounding us. Probably half the party. It was becoming a scene. Oh, hey. What's going on? When I felt someone tall behind me, I looked up and met Taylor's eyes. Hey, Taylor. What's his face is gonna do a keg stand, right? Thanks for the support, Brandon. You know, I've always kind of considered you to be my hype man in a weird way. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. A hype man, someone who gets the crowd all riled up and... Are you doing this or... Yeah, totally. Alright, everyone, make way. Do you need someone to, like, hold your ankles or something? Hold his ankles? Oh, right. A keg stand is when someone does a handstand on a keg while they drink from it. That sounds awesome, right? So, no assistance necessary, Taylor, my man. Really? Back before... I always do my keg stands freestyle. Is this a good idea? Yeah, maybe... Come on! Everyone ready? Yeah! What? Go Robert! Holy shit, he's gonna do it! I watched as Robert got ready to do something wicked dangerous. And I remembered Jessica's words about his accident. I couldn't help but feel like I should have stopped it somehow. But what was I gonna do? The whole crowd was cheering him on. And then I saw Jessica standing a little ways away, and I was surprised. I didn't think she'd want to show up to Robert's party after everything that happened. The look on her face as she watched, I think she was regretting her decision. Alright, okay. Just gotta get a good angle. Dude, just do it. What's the holdup? Yeah, come on. You used to just do it. Don't think about it, just go. I could see Robert start to falter. I saw a look in his eyes I've never seen before. It was fear. Robert! 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 Everyone cheered and cheered, but he just kept standing there, frozen in place. And eventually the cheering just kind of died out and everything got really awkward. Then the crowd finally started to move out when it was clear nothing was going to happen. I could see Jessica still standing there, but Robert didn't seem to notice. In fact, he didn't seem to notice any of us still standing there. Robert, he wouldn't move. It was like he was frozen in that moment, still getting ready to do the cake stand. Man, what was that? You majorly wussed out. Hey, come on, Brandon. Whatever. You used to be so different. Then, at that moment, Robert muttered something about having to get something from inside. He just disappeared into the house. I felt terrible. I wanted to run after him, but then things got worse somehow. Brandon, what the hell, dude? What? Oh, so now your little groupies are around you think you can call me out, man? What the... How much weed did you even smoke before we got here? The hell does that matter, Taldo? I don't remember you having a problem when you were bumming my weed last year. That was back then. Yeah, back when you gave a shit. At least I thought you did. What are you even talking about? I'm talking about how this used to be about you and me. We'd get high and write songs about all the bullshit going on in the world, and it wasn't me who stopped giving a shit, okay? Oh, come on. You had plenty of chances to say something about it, but you just didn't care. Is this about the band, or... You know what? Forget it. You don't need the band. You've got your own sound now. You want to play that weird acoustic shit? Go right ahead. But I'm not getting up there tonight. So you're bailing on our gig? It's not our gig anymore. Is all this because I want to play one of the new songs I wrote? It's just one song. Come on. Whatever. See ya. It isn't about you and me. It's about me and me. I watched as Brandon and Taylor split, and I suddenly found myself alone again, at a party full of strangers that was supposedly meant for me. I suppose I could have felt more sorry for myself. The only thing I could think about was Robert. What am I gonna do? I have to fix this. Do we? Do we have to? I felt myself being pulled in all different directions. Day, Taylor, and Robert. They had become the most important people in my life. Then suddenly, I was losing everything. My whole world was falling apart. And as usual, I felt stuck, frozen in my own head. Why do we have hearts around it? I thought of Day, and how she seemed like she wanted to tell me something. I thought of Taylor, and his fight with Brandon. But more than anything, I thought of holding on to Robert on the back of his dirt bike, racing through the forest. My hair whipping into my face and eyes, the smell of gasoline, the little rocks flying up onto my legs while we passed through the forest, the tree branches scratching at my arms. I really hated dirt biking. It's like everything I don't like wrapped into a single loud, uncomfortable experience. Like this party. But I never would have known that if I hadn't tried it. And I never would have tried it if I hadn't had someone to hold on to. If I hadn't had Robert to hold on to. He was like the one I drove home last. Just to spend that bit of extra time with. He was the one I tried desperately to be alone with during our school project. He was the one I dreamt about at night. He was the person I wanted to cheer up the most during the holidays. He gave me poems. I never thought he could be that sensitive. I thought about how different he seemed at his party. How sad it had all been. Before I knew it, I was rushing to find him. I looked for him everywhere around the party. But everyone had already left. Everyone except Jessica. Hey. Are you looking for Robert? Yes. That look in his eyes. He had it that day he went snowboarding. It scares me. Do you think this has anything to do with what happened when we picked him up? I don't know. I haven't really seen him since then. But all I know is that I'd never seen Robert freeze up like that before. Honestly. After our fight, I actually started to believe that he was fine. Then maybe the accident really didn't bother him. Maybe I really did want him to be more messed up than he really was. So that I could baby him or anything. But not so I could baby him or anything, but because that's how I would react. But me and Robert are so different. If I broke my pelvis, I would definitely not be telling jokes like, what doesn't kill you makes you doper? Right. I've never been good at telling jokes anyways. You know what? He really did seem fine most of the time. But now, I don't understand it. Maybe the fear eventually caught up with him. I'm not sure even he understands it. I'm worried about him. I thought I could walk away from him. But I can't. No matter how much he pisses me off. I can't just do nothing while he hurts himself. Let's ask the golden question here. So, do you, have feelings for him? Define feelings. Like the way you feel about him? No, I don't. We grew up together. We played at the same crib in the same crib as babies. But it's more than that. This is something that I've never told anyone. But I just don't feel that way about anyone. I never have. I watched Robert chase after other girls. It seems so important to him. That seems totally dangerous. Put your baby in the crib with a baby raptor. Yeah, I was kind of thinking that. I wasn't going to say it, but I thought that entirely. Just, babies scratch their own faces with their little nails. Imagine one with talons in the same crib. Also, are they alluding that Jess is like an asexual character? I feel like they're alluding to it without saying it, but this is also supposed to be like the 90s or so. It seems so important to everyone else. But not to me. I'm sorry. Don't be. I don't feel empty or incomplete. I care deeply about Robert. Just not in that way. Besides, my friendships are already complicated enough as it is. I'm gonna go look for him. I'll help. I want to find him too. We should split up to cover more ground. There's an alley off the gas station where he likes to do his skateboard jumps or whatever. I'm going to check to see if he's there. If you can think of anywhere else he might have gone, please check for him. The gorge. Somehow I knew that's where Robert was going. I raced up the side of the gorge. My heart was pounding, and I was pouring sweat. I could hear his engine revving. It got louder the closer I got. His drunk ass. When I got there, he was sitting on his bike, looking dejected. I was pointing toward the place he intended to jump from. He was just looking at the ground, cranking the motor. That faraway look in his eyes. Robert! He wouldn't even look at me. I'm glad you're here. I need someone to witness this. My greatest stunt. Who better to witness than Sticky Fingers herself? I'm going to do it. I'm going to jump the gorge on my dirt bike. No more stalling. No more talk. Just me and my fear. It's time to face this head on. You better not be doing this to impress me. No, it's not that. I swear. I'm tired of being afraid of something that happened months ago. I used to be able to do things like this. I used to have no problems taking risks. And now, it's like there's something wrong with me. Every time I try to snowboard or do a cool trick, something I've always loved, it's like now it's completely alien to me. Like I'm paralyzed with fear and I don't get it. Why? If I can't even handle this one dirt bike stunt, then who am I? What do you mean? You're Robert freaking Raptorson. Robert, why do you always feel this need to prove yourself? You're amazing. I don't believe you. Why don't I believe you? You don't need to do this. You've already done so much. I haven't though. I don't want to feel like this anymore. I can understand that. But this isn't the way to face it. Alone? Drunk? Being totally reckless? Always trying to prove something that we both know isn't true. It's okay to ask for help, Robert. You have people in your life that want to help you. You just need to let us in. You know that this isn't the way. I want to. I really do. But I can't. Why not? Because the hardest part about the accident is just thinking about it. It all happened so fast. I was just driving a little too fast and everything was fine. And then, in the blink of an eye, I was upside down, bleeding, and I couldn't feel my legs. And I remember in the hospital being so bored. I couldn't wait to heal, so I could get back to doing the things I loved. Everyone was telling me how lucky I was to be alive. Doctors, my parents, especially Jessica. And that's all I thought it was. Just luck. Just bad luck. I don't remember. It didn't mean anything to me. Other than a couple cool scars to show off. When I went through physiotherapy, I was only focused on one thing. Getting strong enough to get on a board again. And when I was finally ready, like the very moment I was standing there, ready to go, it all came back to me. And that tiny moment in my life stretched out in front of me from my feet to the horizon. And I felt every fraction of a second play out in my mind. The force of the car rolling, the glass of the windshield shattering, the feeling of my pelvis breaking, and I get stuck there. So stuck that I can barely move or breathe. Is that what happened at the ski slope? Do you know what it's like to want something so bad, to spend all your time thinking about it, to spend all your time getting ready for it, and then in the moment when it should be happening, to be somewhere else. It's like running in circles. You spend so much time thinking about something you really want. Then, when the time comes, when you could actually do something to get you closer to that thing you really want, you go hide where it's safe. To keep thinking about how much you want it again. You don't understand. This is who I am. I'm the skateboarding raptor. I do cool stunts. If I'm not that, then what am I? You're so much more than that. You're a great friend. You always want people to have a good time. You make them feel good about who they are. You care about me. I care about you. I don't care about you. Jessica was right. When we met, you were just a distraction. So I wouldn't have to think about the accident. Fuck everything. This bike is going over. Robert. Is that really true? Was I really just a distraction? Yes. But then I fell in love with you. Is he fucking... He sent it over. Oh my god, I thought he was gonna... Oh, damn. I thought he was about to jump the gorge and we were gonna find the next chapter in another accident for him. Hi, Pot. Welcome. Quick catch up. Robert was in an accident previously, and that's part of why he's in the funk that he's in now. He can't bring himself to get past the PTSD from the original accident. So, yes. Yes, he was in a crash. And yes, he is struggling. Yeah, I know. Also, Strasha, it is actually all about Robert. We make it a little bit about Stella, but it's the game's mostly about Robert, I think. Robert. Oh, Robert. God damn it, Robert. You scared the shit out of me. Stella, I'm sorry. Oh, thank you for the likes on the live. Appreciated. I'm sorry for everything. It's just... It's been so hard to admit what happened. To admit that the accident changed me. I've been trying for so long to go back to normal. To go back to the Raptor I was before. But now I know that's never gonna happen. I'll never be the same. Robert, about what you said earlier. Stella, I meant it. Maybe we just started as a way to keep my mind off of what happened, but I couldn't run away from it. And you didn't help me forget the past like I wanted to. You made me feel like there was more to me than stunts and pranks, and I really like that. I felt like I was starting to discover some part of me I never knew before. But I'm only halfway there. Like, I'm not quite that person yet. I'm just stuck between my old life and my new. And now you're moving away, and I'm afraid that if there isn't anyone around who can see that part of me, then it's just gonna die out, and I'm left with nothing, and no one. I don't know how to live without taking chances. But if I'm not the guy who takes chances, then I'm nothing. And no matter how I feel about you, how can this be anything? There's other ways of taking chances. What do you mean? Come on, follow me. Hold on. Oh, excuse me. Hold on. Okay, time out. Means, what did you just say to me? He's just so rap-torn. He's rap-torn, man. You're rap-tearing him apart. So this is your idea of risky. It's actually pronounced risque. Well, my heart is pumping. Mine too. Was this just a ploy to get me to sober up? Did it work? Yeah. It's a beautiful night. Yeah. Really. Clear. Anyways, sorry about your bike. Are you gonna try to get it back? I don't know. I think it belongs to the lake now. Isn't that, like, polluting? That's a good point. I'll fish it out somehow. I'll help. Cool. Just in a minute. Yeah. Not quite yet. So, here we are. Half naked in the lake. Nothing you haven't seen before. Oh. That prank that went terribly wrong. Did it? Or did it go terribly right? I mean, what did I try to do with them again? I was trying to only steal his jacket. I only wanted your jacket? I know. I don't really even blame you. Okay, you got me. Stella, Yes? I just thought that... fuck! Since, you know, I'm, like, into you, I was wondering if... Do you... I couldn't believe he was asking me if I liked him. I thought it was so obvious. Oh, yeah. I mean, I do. Oh, sweet. Yeah. So, anyways, would it be okay if I... Oh, come on, go for it, woman, go for it! I couldn't wait anymore. I'd been staring at his lips the entire time he'd been talking. I needed to feel them on mine. Just go for it, woman! Just go for it! So I went for it. Finally! No interruptions this time! It's finally happening, and in our Christian Minecraft stream. We moved together, and I could feel the water moving from his powerful legs kicking at it. Then one of his arms wrapped around me, and I felt like I didn't even need to tread water anymore. Where the fuck are his lips? When our lips finally touched, the passion surged through me. I'd never kissed anyone in my entire life, but for once I didn't second guess what I was doing. I just went with it, and his lips gently massaged mine. I lost myself in the feeling and didn't snap out of it until he pulled away to tell me I was shaking. I'd been so caught up in the kiss that I didn't realize how cold I was. It's getting kind of chilly. Yeah. I'll warm you up. Again? We're going in for it again? Okay. Okay. Well, My dirt bike is completely totaled. God damn it, Mints, don't ruin this moment. We're having a moment here. At least we got it out of the lake. It's good to be responsible. All the loose ends are tied up now. What the hell is going on? Oh. Hey, Jess. Don't even hey, Jess, me right now, Robert. When you weren't at Skate Alley, I came over here to find Stella and look for you. Then I heard a bike crashing down the gorge. I was frantic looking everywhere. Now I find you both, soaking wet. Jess, No. I can't take any more excuses. This isn't an excuse, I swear. I'm done with this. Do you know what it's like to be afraid that you might have seriously hurt yourself? That you might have died? All because of some compulsive need to prove yourself? Do you know what that's like for the people who care about you? I'm sorry. I've been dealing with something since the accident. Something I haven't been able to fully understand. Something I still don't understand. I know that, Robert. I know you know that. Jessica, I'm sorry. You knew what was wrong with me, but I couldn't admit it. I couldn't admit that the accident messed me up the way it did. I just want everything to go back to the way it was. I'm finally ready to admit that it won't. That the accident changed me. I'm sorry you had to go through that. God damn it, Robert. What? I thought you'd... Yes. I'm so happy you finally figured it out. I'm so angry at you right now. And now, I just don't know what to do with it. It's been so much pressure to try to be your best friend. Trying not to be a total bummer all the time. I feel like I'm always trying to watch out for you, keep you out of trouble. Like I'm your freaking mom. And now you finally figured it out. Like you finally made a breakthrough on this thing. And I should be happy. But I'm still royally PO'd at you. I'm sorry for not talking to you about any of it. That's what I miss the most. Talking with you. We used to talk about everything. I want to be like that again. Me too. The accident, it didn't just make me scared of snowboarding and stuff. It made me scared of opening up to you. Scared that that feeling would creep up on me. It's okay. You can tell me anything. I'm sorry I've been such a shitty friend, Jess. I promise, I'm done with stunts. It's about time. Sorry. It will take some work to get out of mom mode. I'll be patient with you. I owe you that. I'm still a little PO'd with you. I know. Thanks. And thank you, Stella. Hey. Be good to her. She's obviously a good influence on you. Okay. Mom mode. I'm going home now. You two don't stay up all night, okay? And put on some clothes. We'll catch a cold. Bye. We'll talk tomorrow, Jess? I'd like that. Finally, a little bit of closure with those two. Also, just linked up. Same blanket. On a cliff. Over a gorge. Half naked. In high school. In Canada. I'm sorry you got caught in the middle of my thing with Jessica. It's okay. At first I didn't really understand how you two were friends. now I kind of see it from her point of view. I'm lucky that I have her in my life. She's given me so many chances, and I've always screwed it up. I'm gonna do better by her. No more stunts? No, it doesn't feel like it used to, and I'm done trying to force it. I'll have to find some other way to get my kicks. What about pranks? No more pranks. Really? Yeah. No more pranks? None. Everything I say will be completely genuine. No shenanery, deception, or subterfuge. Robert? How did you... I don't want to be a jerk, but like, those were some pretty big words. And I'm pretty sure you used them all right. I got a word a day calendar for my poetry. Well, it's obviously working. But you really don't have to be so serious. You can still do some pranks. Just maybe not stink-based ones. My socks. I'll always remember the good times I had making them stink. They were gross. I actually liked the smell, but I actually squeezed one out into some wax and made a candle. I burn it sometimes to get that smell in my room. It's even more intense when you add fire. You do not. The prank tour strikes again. Minsk, I'm reading what you're saying, and I'm not reading it out loud. That's terrible. I hate you. What's gonna happen to us? You mean us? Us? Yeah. But also Day and Taylor and the other cryptids and Ladle. Everything is changing. We both changed. We changed each other. It doesn't have to be bad. It's scary though. I guess we Raptors know how devastating change can be sometimes. Bad things could always happen to us. I guess you can't change that. At least we have each other. Maybe not forever, but for now. Whatever happens, whatever will come, we have to live for moments like these. Yeah. At least for the time we have left. You're all mine. My Raptor boyfriend. We spent the whole night together. We watched the sunrise. We kissed a bunch. And more stuff happened. Did we? No. No. Stella, no. You just made things official. That was your first kiss. Don't just rush it, woman. Good lord. I can't share everything with you, Doctor. Oh, she's in an insane asylum. She's in an insane asylum, and our bear is our quote-unquote doctor. Good lord, it's episode 7 already. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you know what that means. We have officially finished out our 6th chapter in the game, and that is it for tonight. That is it for now. That means we will be wrapping up this by clicking this button. And wait a minute. There we go. That's not what I don't think I did that right. There we go. All right. So with that, we are saving our final chapter here, and Yeah, sorry, Pot. That is it for tonight as far as Raptor Boyfriend. I'm going to be switching up games to something else tonight. We're going to be continuing on. But yes, we will be continuing the final chapter of Raptor Boyfriend tomorrow. And if you haven't checked out already, I have been uploading every episode thus far onto my YouTube, the same handle, Polymatic96. You can check it out and you can catch up on any episodes that you may have missed, any chapters that you haven't already gotten to see, and we'll be continuing this on till Valentine's Day. So, tomorrow being our final chapter, we will finish that then. But for tonight, time to switch things up. Yeah, don't worry, I'm not hopping off. But we definitely are going to be moving on to something else. So, I will be closing out of here. Thank you